Scientists continue to discover amazing and strange planets. How ancient can planets be? Who is sending signals to Earth, and what is the red hole? Watch the episode till the end to find out the answers to these and other questions. Let's go! Planets come in many forms: gas giants, iron masses, giant mirrors of the universe, and even those where it rains glass. Today, we will tell you about all these amazing worlds. For example, there are planets covered with craters, like our Moon, but even the Moon can't compare to Mercury in the number of craters. It has more than 400. This is more than any other planet in the solar system. Due to its small mass and constant meteorite impacts, Mercury holds the record for crater density. Mercury can be called the planet of art because its craters are named after writers, artists, and architects. However, astrophysicists recently discovered a planet even more cratered than Mercury. Planet XB 9201, located in a distant galaxy, looks like a trypophobe's nightmare. Among the recently discovered strange planets is a hot Jupiter in the constellation Centaurus. This planet, located 311 light-years away from us, orbits its star at half the distance between the Earth and the Sun. Its mass is 8 times that of Jupiter, and its density is twice that of Earth. Amazingly, this planet is only 15 million years old, and scientists do not understand how it could have developed in such a short time. Another mystery is the iron planet DD, 90% of whose mass consists of an iron core. It is approximately 1.85 times denser than Earth. Once, it was a rocky planet like Earth or Mars, but intense radiation from its star or a series of collisions left only the iron core. HD 189733b is an exoplanet located 63 light-years away from us. Its bluish surface is ravaged by hurricanes with glass rains. Under the pressure and temperature, silicate particles in the atmosphere condense into glass droplets, which fall to the surface at speeds of up to 8,700 kilometers per hour. Another unusual planet is Quan. It reflects 80% of the light that falls on it and has clouds made of metal vapors. A year on this planet lasts only 19 hours, and temperatures reach up to 20 degrees Celsius. Methuselah, a planet that is 12.7 billion years old, is the oldest known planet. It formed about 1 billion years after the Big Bang and is located 12,000 light-years from Earth. Two stars orbit it, a pulsar and a white dwarf. Scientists also discover mysterious phenomena in space. One of them is a mysterious glow in our solar system. Studies have shown that it may be related to a dust cloud or an unknown local phenomenon. One theory suggests that this glow is an attempt by extraterrestrial civilizations to communicate with us. An interesting discovery is the red hole. Unlike regular black holes, this radiation is shifted into the red region of the spectrum, making it a unique object for study. In the universe, anything is possible, and who knows what other amazing discoveries await us in the future. Stay with us to stay updated on the latest news from the world of space. As a result, a hole that was supposed to be black turned out to be red, which became a real discovery. It was found in the early universe when it was only 700 million years old. The anomalously red color of the black hole apparently indicates that its accretion disk is surrounded by a large amount of dust, blocking the passage of shorter wavelengths of light. Scientists suggest that the strong glow in the red spectrum is due to gas rotating at very high speeds around the black hole's gravitational field. Thanks to this discovery, researchers have been able to show that several supermassive black holes in the early universe exhibited similar behavior. Red and black holes are, of course, interesting, but what do we care about objects that are so far away? It's much more intriguing to deal with something in our galaxy, including black holes. Fresh news has frightened many people. In April, astrophysicists discovered a record-sized black hole in our galaxy, which is also very close to Earth. They named it Gaia BH1. This thing is 33 times heavier than the Sun. For understanding, usually, black holes in the Milky Way are only 10 times heavier than the Sun, Such a huge hole could easily swallow our planet and destroy all life in its path. But we can relax, say the object is close to us only by cosmic standards. The distance to it is about 2,000 light years, so we are unlikely to ever meet. Now let's return to those contacts that beings from outside are trying to establish with Earthlings. In fact, this is only an assumption. No one has yet been able to prove who is trying to contact us and whether living creatures are doing it. But the fact remains, lately, scientists have been increasingly recording strange signals from space. Many of these signals come from neutron stars, dense objects that formed after the death of an ordinary star. They usually emit radio waves or higher energy radiation, such as X-rays. However, a few years ago, astrophysicists detected a strange signal from a neutron star 800 light-years from Earth. They had never recorded such a signal before. It was a long stream of infrared light, not a radio wave or beam. A few years ago, astrophysicists detected a strange signal from a neutron star 800 light-years from Earth. They had never recorded such a signal before. It was a long stream of infrared light, not a radio wave or beam. Some believe that these are merely cosmic phenomena that we have yet to understand, but there is also an alternative theory that suggests that the signals may be sent by intelligent beings from distant galaxies. Perhaps they are merely scanning our system, or maybe they are trying to convey something important. It would be great if scientists figured this out soon, because they still don't have a single explanation for these oddities. Professor Hawking worked diligently until his death on March 14, 2018, shortly before his passing. The scientist was working on what he called a smooth exit from eternal inflation. Just a couple of weeks before his departure, Hawking suggested in this work a theory about the universe and its disappearance. According to the professor, the universe is like a burnt-out candle. In his forecast, stars will cease to emit energy and turn into cooled clusters of matter. No light or heat, no life. Thus, the end is inevitable. But when will this end come? Even a brilliant scientist like Stephen Hawking could not give an exact answer to this question. But he had other scenarios for the development of events. For example, he believed that doomsday could occur as a result of chemical and physical processes. The sun will swell and turn into a giant red ball, which will engulf the Earth and the entire solar system. This sounds quite terrifying, right? But there's no need to worry. According to all calculations, this will inevitably happen. Other researchers agree with the professor, believing that the hydrogen supplies in the sun's core will run out, and it will start devouring planets. But this will happen at least 1 billion years from now, or even 6 billion years. As for the universe, Hawking predicted a lifespan of 10 trillion years. Other scientists believe that the death of the universe will occur gradually, and it will perish only in 100 trillion years. Initially, only black holes, white and brown dwarfs, neutron stars, and the last surviving planets will remain. And after some more time, the universe will completely die. In its place will be only elementary particles such as electrons, photons, and positrons. Given that the universe is about 14 billion years old, it is still a child by these predictions and far from dying. Still, this is no reason to relax. Stephen Hawking was a proponent of the existence of parallel worlds and universes. In another of his theories, doomsday could come much faster due to neighboring worlds. No need to wait for the sun to swell and such. Moreover, our universe alone may exist in different states, and various physical and quantum experiments can transfer us to another state, which will become the end of the world. The scientists believe that doomsday could occur as a result of tunneling between two vacuum states of our universe. If our universe is in a state of false vacuum, high-energy experiments with the Large Hadron Collider could lead to the transition of our world to a neighboring state. But again, this is just an assumption. In reality, the Large Hadron Collider, although incredibly powerful, is unlikely to have enough power to transfer the universe from one state to another. At least for now, In space, we face other problems besides the swelling sun, transitioning from one state to another, and the like. I'm talking about aliens. Rather, Stephen Hawking talked about them. The scientist was sure they existed. He said that if you do simple mathematical calculations, it becomes clear that aliens simply cannot not exist. The universe is abnormally large for us to be alone in it. Some people long for a meeting with aliens. Some annually dig through various videos and photos, trying to prove that aliens have already been on our Earth or periodically visited right now. I can say only the following: it would be better if these contacts never happened. Stephen Hawking predicted that a meeting with aliens, a real meeting, not dubious contacts, could be the beginning of the end for us. The fact is that aliens are definitely smarter than us and much more advanced. It's unknown how much, but it's an indisputable fact. Hawking, for example, compared aliens to conquistadors and us to the Native Americans of Mesoamerica. If you remember, the conquistadors easily conquered America, took the lands, destroyed many people, and enslaved the rest. Exactly the same could happen to us. The professor predicted that, in case of a meeting with aliens, we should not expect anything good. According to him, extraterrestrial guests will sooner or later attack us, then enslave us or subject us to study and laboratory experiments. As you understand, being lab rats is not the best thing you can imagine. So it's better not to attract the attention of aliens and not try to find them. What if they hear us? But there is another, much more positive scenario, according to which the meeting with aliens will never happen because we are too stupid and weak for them to be interested in us. But don't relax now. Stephen Hawking had predictions in which he did not even mention aliens or the end of the universe, but they are still creepy. One of these is related to humans themselves. Shortly before his death, the professor predicted the further evolution of H. sapiens. It's no secret that genetic engineering is developing very actively now, capable of performing miracles with the human body. By editing genes, one can cure a person of a severe disease, deceive old age, and even gain a kind of immortality. Genetic engineering, according to Hawking, can create a new type of people with modified genes and DNA, who will be significantly different from ordinary humans. Therefore, theories about the origin of the universe and life help us understand its structure, development, and our place within it. Questions related to the origins of the universe and life remain among the most fundamental research directions in modern science, and continuing their study helps us expand the boundaries of our knowledge and understanding of the surrounding world. I find that exploring the origin of the universe and the evolution of life is an exciting and profound journey into understanding our world. Each new discovery and theoretical refinement brings us closer to understanding how we emerged and how we evolve within the vast scales of cosmic time and space. The opportunity to see how chemical elements born in stars become the building blocks of life makes us reflect on our place in this immense and complex process. My question to you is, what do you think about the future of space exploration and the study of life's evolution? Which aspects of this topic are most fascinating to you? Don't forget to like if you enjoyed this discussion and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Your support means a lot to us.